Everybody, grand rising everybody, grand rising everybody. Supreme, hit the like button, man, before y'all come in this thing. Hit the like button. Ashe. Ashe. Oh yeah, y'all. Today we about to get it in. We getting it in today, man. Thank y'all. Thank you for coming. Hey, class is gonna be really interesting to get today, guys, and it ain't gonna be that long either. It's gonna be pretty interesting and not that long. Ashe. Thank y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and give people a chance to get up and on in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm gonna hit it with you, cause you feel me. We in this thing together. Ashe. Y'all got to be the light in the matrix, man. Hey, no more. What's Gucci? Ashe, Earth Empress, Caesar, Ayo, what's Gucci? Earth Empress, Ashe, everybody, thank you. Let's, yes, I'm giving everybody a chance, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me, though, the few people that I have in here so far. Go on and hit the like button and let me know if y'all can hear what I'm saying. Hit the 9. Hit the 9s. Hit 999 in the comments if you can hear me clearly. If you can see me clearly, hit 999 in the comments. Today's topic is ancient wisdom, guys. We're going to be talking about secret technologies and ancient wisdom. Yes, we are. Now, here's the thing, guys. It's funny. The technology, hold on, let me put on the Wi-Fi or something. It seems like this joint tripping. So here's the thing, guys. We're using it. There's so many technologies that we don't know about. That's right in our face, smacking our face. We using it every day. You know, before we get started, I first and foremost want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for being open to higher perspectives and ways of life, because this is not only beneficial for us, this is beneficial for our children. You feel what I'm saying? If you're a parent out there, or if you even got any nieces and nephews or any little cousins that you care about, that what you want to have a better life than what you had. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't matter. But this is for the kids. I do what I do for the kids and the old folks. Real life. For the kids and the old folks. I do it for them. I want you to know that you are special. You are talented. You are chosen. You. Not me. I ain't chosen. You. You are chosen. You are chosen. You are loved. You are safe. You deserve. You feel what I'm saying? I got the you deserve. You deserve to be confident. You deserve to have exactly what you want in life. You feel what I'm saying? So listen. We're going to break this joint down today. I got secret technologies that it's been in our face, but I got new perspectives on it, and I'm going to go ahead and lay it out. Ashe. How y'all day been? Let's get acquainted real quick. Who we got up in here? Where y'all from? Come on, let's get a little acquainted today. I want to know the energies, man. Where y'all from? I'm from Washington, D.C. Ashe, Atlanta. What the hell? Who? Xena Star. Right before you typed that, I literally just heard Atlanta in my head, and I was about to say Atlanta. What's one of y'all from Atlanta? Because I just heard somebody thinking Atlanta. And of course, you popped it right up. I'm telling you, man, the psychic abilities is amazing, y'all. Hey, I don't know if y'all checked out that new post I just posted. This is my first 10-minute TikTok, right? But I usually do over hours. So I broke everything down to 10 minutes. Whenever you get a chance, go ahead and check that out. Yeah, I'm from DC. Hey, what's up? What area you at? Jacksonville. Let's get it. I always wanted to go to Jacksonville, man. I haven't been to God to see. What's up with you? Thank you for the follow. Guys, I got some information that came to me. Listen, I don't know where you at in the world, but if you ain't been around no sun, please get your ass around some sun. Please, I'm begging you. Just Please, with the intention to receive. Man, when you're in flow with the universe, this means that you're in receiving mode. You know, we are constantly having telepathical connections with our environment, with our universe itself. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we always communicating, like, and it don't even have to be words, right? You can communicate with somebody and not even use words. It don't have to be words. You feel what I'm saying? So everything is always communicating with you. You are always communicating with yourself. Your future self is always sending your now self messages. You know, your past self is always receiving the messages from the future self. You feel what I'm saying? Then when you just align all yourselves together, I mean, it's just crazy how in alignment you are and in alignment you will become. Okay? So this conversation is gonna be hot. You know, we're gonna be bringing some things to light here. Now, we on here to show each other some love, so if you get on here with that bullshit, you will be blocked. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. We a family in the community over here. We ain't on that bullshit. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. Remember, if you haven't checked out my first little 10-minute TikTok I did, go check that out. And come back. We waiting for people to join right now anyway. We waiting for people to join. Ashe. Go check that out. If you ain't checked out that 10-minute joint I just did, go check it out. It's lit. So lit. Thank you for the likes. And the follows. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really, 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 really do. How your day? How y'all day been going? So today's lecture is not going to be that long, family. It's really not. It's going to be a really quick lecture, but I just wanted to come in real quick to swoop in. I just wanted to swoop in real quick to kind of just, you know, reveal some stuff I just learned about thoughts, okay? Now thoughts are very, very, very important. Your actual thoughts, literally, I mean, listen, I cannot stress this enough, how important your thoughts are. Your thoughts are, I don't even think the word important is enough. Like, your thoughts are so important. And it really, really matters where are you directing your thoughts. It really, really matters what you are unconsciously thinking. Okay? Because your thoughts seep into your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind creates your reality. It creates your subconscious. You got to get your subconscious mind to accept. And once it accepts something, it just creates it for you easily. I'm talking about, yeah, you got to do some work, but it ain't going to be that bad. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. You know, but it ain't going to be that bad. You feel what I'm saying? So tonight, you know, I'm going to reveal a couple of hidden technologies. Let's see. Lil Bro said thoughts are electric and leave the skull in the form of a light wave, intent and magnetic, and emitted from the heart. If you're operating from the heart, though. A lot of people that are here are still operating in the solar plexus chakra. A lot of people have not made the divine switch from the solar plexus chakra to the heart chakra yet, to the divine heart chakra. Soon you get to the divine heart chakra, you still gonna have to do a lot of work in that portal before you can even start projecting that out inside the universe. Right? Especially for that to start manifesting in your reality, you got to do the work. It ain't no, I just did the work. It takes time. That's why we got time here, because it takes time. My grandmother used to always tell me, the thing about patience is, the 3 T's in patience is it takes time. And I used to always say, Grandma, it's not 3 T's in patience. Like, what are you talking about? But basically, she's saying it takes time. The 3 T's in patience is it takes time. That's a good parable for you. It takes time. It really takes time. All right, so Oh, you can think I want love and emit anger from the heart. The two must align. Woo wee. That's true. The head and the heart have to be in alignment. If not, that's exactly what we're about to be covering. Your thoughts are going to be too scattered. When your thoughts are too scattered, right? When your thoughts are too scattered, this means your frequency is distorted. If your frequency is distorted, this means you don't have no manifestation power. If you don't have no power, this means you become an NPC, right? In your own movie. An NPC is what you call a non-player character. It's just somebody who is along with the ride, but not actually playing. So something like they call backdrops in the movies. Yeah, whoever just thought that, I heard that. Something like they call backdrops in the movies, where they got the extras, right? In the movie, you got your main casting, your main characters and all of that, but then you also got your extras. And your extras, they make money, good money, about $80 to $100 an hour, but they don't really be doing nothing, but they just be in the background. So it's just kind of like that. You still are in it, but, you know, that's it. Alright, so, what's that? 22? Got to love the number 22. So it says, this is where NPCs come from. They come from, I mean, everybody can be an NPC to anybody. You feel what I'm saying? It's not really a direct narrative to me. In my way, the way I do life, the way I play life, it's not really a particular pinpoint. Like, I've seen NPCs, like, that's what I'm saying, to everybody, even anybody could be an NPC, it don't matter. An NPC, Kim, is what you call a non-player character. That is somebody who is here, but they're here as a android or a robot because they're unconscious and they don't, the energy of the NPC is just literally, they're mainly the watchers. They're mainly the watchers, but some of them, they are really thoughts that you create to help you learn, right? So for every main character, right? For every main character, there is about, maybe about 945,000 NPC players, right? NPC characters. So these 945,000 NPC characters to every one main character, right? So that's when you hear that thing, they say that, one chosen one can wake up 1 million people, right? That's why. Because everybody is literally here for you. Oh, Ashe. Divine. How you doing? Alright, how y'all doing? Hey, make sure y'all subscribe at the YouTube channel. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe at the YouTube channel. That way, if you gotta go, you can always catch me over there. Because I always upload the stuff over there. And the YouTube channel is literally right in my bio. It's right there. It's a YouTube button. You just click it. It'll take you right there. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. If you gotta go ahead and subscribe. But let me know, y'all, if is the signal clear? Because this gonna be a quick. We ain't gonna be on here too long because I literally got whoo! It's busy. Today is busy. Hey, mama. How you doing? Alright, cool. Cool. So, what came to me and some information last night I picked up was about the actual consciousness. Now, the consciousness is not located inside the body. The consciousness is around and through the body, right? So, the consciousness is always controlling the human from through and around its environment. So the consciousness can literally be anything and everything because it is anything and everything. Everything is infinite divine consciousness, no matter how it look, no matter what. Right? Just like the quarter. You got a quarter, You got heads on one side of the quarter. You got tails on the other side of the quarter. They still on one quarter, no matter what. No matter how you look at it, it's still one exact quarter. That's just like that. Yeah, the Taurus field. Exactly. That's perfect. Who said that? Zeno Star. Yeah, that's perfect. The Taurus field. Yeah. But even more, the consciousness is even more in depth, right? It's even more in depth and it's even more adept. So the consciousness, think of the consciousness as like, you know, your controller, right? Just look at life as a game, right? Life is a video game, a 3-dimensional video game. This body right here is like inside the PS3, only we're inside the PS3 too, right? And we're playing the game of life in first person. First person means that you're actually playing the character. You feel what I'm saying? So you look at it like that. So here's the thing. We are constantly hypnotizing ourselves by way of self-hypnosis, okay? So what happens is the consciousness also has aspects of spirit, right? So the consciousness has aspects of spirit. What the consciousness does is it's always sending spirit to check everything. Like, it just does whatever it wants. Sometimes it poof in on itself, and sometimes, you know, it goes and visit other timelines, right? Thank you for the follows too, by the way. Sometimes it goes and visit other timelines, right? So let's talk about one of the main secret technologies that's right in our face that nobody ever talks about. And that is the fact that our actual consciousness, the actual controller that controls this robot, this avatar, right? The consciousness who controls it is spiritual, is everything, right? It is the creator, and it is the energy that actually hypnotizes itself upon laying down to go to sleep. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows, by the way. So get this. Let's talk about the technology of sleep. Why is it even, and this right here is not medical information. I'm not a doctor and I'm not sharing medical. I'm just speaking on my own experience. That's it. I'm just speaking on what I know. I'm not saying this is right. I ain't saying it's wrong. I ain't saying that this is the only way. None of that. I'm just sharing my wisdom. Either the wisdom resonates with you in the most positive way that will help to feed your soul so that you can become a better version of yourself, or it doesn't. That's all. It's simple. It's simple, okay? That has to be said. That has to be said. Now we know that sleep has an actual physical science that they tell us, right? That's what they tell us. But we all know that you can't believe everything you hear, but on top of that, this is an illusion. So yes, that is a way to sleep, a way. But there are plenty of ways. There are plenty of ways. You got to understand that it's not just one way. Like, we got to really think and look multidimensional. We got to become our multidimensional selves. We got to become our extra dimensional selves. We got to be that. We got to think it. We got to be it. We got to sleep it. We got to breathe it. We got to eat it. We got to live it. Because that is our most truest nature. That is our most truest nature. We are at our natural state of being. We are infinite divine creators. Living in our own creation. We've created it so beautiful. The Matrix is so beautiful. It's a beautiful design. It's a beautiful creation. Right? Love your creation. You created this. Love everything that you had to do with this Matrix because you created it. You have the power and the authority to command any space, time, dimension, and or realm. Yes, love all creation, right? No matter what, you love all creation. Yes, always protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your space. Yes, but always have love for the people that don't know. Always have love for the ignorance because they don't know. And if they knew better, they would do better. I'm telling you. And even the folks that know better and don't do better, they do. They just do better in their own way that we all just can't understand. You know, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So the consciousness literally is not inside the body. It can't fit inside the body. It cannot fit. There is a little piece, like one little ass atom, that's in the body, in the pineal gland, but that ain't the full consciousness, right? Just a little piece of it sits in the pineal gland, just a little aspect, just a little enough of it for it to animate the body, right? The body has to be animated. If the body is not animated with God, universal source energy, the divine source, it can't live. It can't be. Right? If the body is not animated with life and consciousness, it can't breathe. If it can't breathe, it can't be. Not in this space, and time continue. It ain't gonna happen. Right? So, thank y'all for the follows too, by the way. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate all of that. Yes, I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta keep giving that gratitude because I want y'all to know that, you know, this has been a long time coming. And I just want everybody to know that I'm grateful. You know, I don't want nobody to think, you know, nothing that ain't, because you already know. You feel what I'm saying? All right. So the consciousness projects itself from another dimension, okay? Now, that's what I'm telling you. Just the little aspect of the consciousness is located inside the pineal gland, right? Right there inside the eye of Horus, which is in the middle, center of your head, right? Now, that's only just a little piece of it. The actual majority of the actual beingness is in a higher space, right? It's in a higher space. And when I say higher, I don't mean higher like levels. I mean higher like layers, right? I don't mean higher like levels 1, 2, 3. I don't mean that in this way. I mean higher like layers, like a 7-layer cake. You know, when you do a 7-layer cake, you got cake and you got icing. You got cake, you got icing. You got cake, you got ice. Like that. Right? So the consciousness is projecting itself through the avatar from an entire different portal and dimension in space. Right? That's the first thought we need to, that's the absolute truth from the metaphysical perspective. Right? Even a lot of the scientists now, and I've been seeing them, they're looking at things from higher perspective now. Even though they've been new, they just had packs and stuff. They can't really speak on the stuff. But it's okay, because that's why you got people like me, because we come in to speak on that. Yeah. Inner, like densities. Yes, like densities. Right? So the consciousness, it literally projects itself through the avatar, and it controls the avatar literally like it's its child, right? So think of the consciousness as being your parent, right? Now, they even got parent consciousnesses, right? So like our collective consciousness has a oversoul. That oversoul has an actual parent consciousness that controls that oversoul. That parent consciousness has another bigger nebulous energy that consumes that. You see what I'm saying? So it's literally just patterns and fractals of light, data, and information. I mean, period. Right? Brianna, thank you for the follow. Period. Right? So the consciousness is a magician, right? No, I know this might sound crazy. But the consciousness is the magician. The magician means the creator, but it also literally means magic, like abracadabra, right? Abracadabra literally means what I say comes true, right? That's why if you say abracadabra after anything that you really want, it comes true regardless, because that energy already got enough intention to it, right? When something already has enough intention, this means it's a collective thought. When it's a collective thought, this means it weighs more in the reality, right? So that's the only reason why sleep is looked at the way it is because we collectively look at it in that way. But we really only kind of look at it from a perspective of us not knowing better. But now we know better, so that literally means for us to do better. That's literally what that means. So, I'm just here revealing all the secrets. I ain't even, they keep all this stuff hidden and secret because they want to keep a leg up in the game. I'm saying they, as in anybody who has had the wisdom and has held it to themselves and not given it to the world. That's what I mean, right? All right, so the consciousness is projecting itself through the body from another dimension, right? So all through the day, the consciousness sends aspects, right? The aspects of the consciousness is different spirit, right? Now, spirit is literally the air that we breathe. It's everything. So spirit, you can look at spirit as being individual aspects and conglomerates, whole aggregated groups of energies. You can look at it whatever way you would like to, right? But for the sake of what I'm saying, we're going to look at it from the perspective of the consciousness basically splitting atoms or splitting aspects to create spirit, okay? Excuse me. So what the spirit do, the consciousness sends the spirit out to do different things, like sometimes, I'm trying to tell you, sometimes my consciousness send my spirit out just to go play in another dimension, just to go play Legos in another dimension. I never lied. I'm telling you. Like, the type of stuff the consciousness do, sometimes you like, what? Sometimes I don't understand I never understand my consciousness. I got a good relationship with it now. This is how the consciousness go. It's good to you as you are to yourself. So if you are good to yourself, the consciousness is good to you. I learned this firsthand. If you are kind of like negative to yourself, the consciousness acts negative towards you. Right? Now, this is what you call a holographic reality in a simulation, right? Now, the holographic reality in simulation, it literally means that there are lights and projections going on, this whole thing, right? So if you really look at the sun really, really good, you will see a lens. You will see a shade. Yeah, if you look at the sun really, really good, right? If you got your third eye open, you can see it. It's a shade, right? It's a shade. Now, that shade that you see over the sun is called a divergent lens, right? And so that divergent lens is there to create distortion. It's there to distort the light. So distortion just means to beam it and spread it out so everybody can have some. Right? Oh, Lakeisha, how you doing? So that everybody can have some. Right? And so distortions are literally how we experience the reality, right? Everything here is a distortion. Distortion just means it's something that we made up so that we could be able to play. Because in our natural state of being, we know everything. So how you gonna play hide and seek with yourself and you just know everything? It's not gonna work that way. So in order for the game of life to actually be fun, we decided to create distortions, create obstacles, create traps for ourselves and everything. I'm telling you, life really starts getting fun when you look at it for the truth of what it really is. It's an actual game for the gods. Literally. I can't explain it no other way than that. It's an actual game for the gods. It's entertainment. No, the firmament, now I've remote viewed and seen the firmament. And, no, I'm not talking about the firmament. No, I'm talking about the actual system, the reality is what I'm saying. I'm talking about how the consciousness projects itself through the body. And I'm talking about this being a holographic reality. And that's the reason why the consciousness projects itself through. So I was explaining about how there is a lens, right? Now, don't take my word. Don't take my word. Go next time you're able to see the sun, go look, stare at it, look at it. And you will see a black shade in front of it. And that's called a divergent lens. Now, after the divergent lens, you got other glasses and reflectors, right? This is all scientifically proven. You can look all of this up, what I'm saying. They got reflectors, right? And so the reflectors is everything here. That's why we got glass everywhere. We got glass on the houses. We got glass in our cars. We got glass on our cell phones. We got glass. Glass is a great electrical conductor, right? And it keeps the electricity stuck. That's when we can talk about the firmament, right? Because the firmament is there to keep the energy, the consciousness, in the light bulb, right? So that's what the firmament is for, to keep the consciousness contained, right? And the body is to keep the aspect of the consciousness contained so that it can be able to basically cover more space, right? Remember, the utmost high God self wants to just cover as much of space as it can. It doesn't know itself, and so it just wants to experience itself in every which way it can. There is no good or bad. That shit is really don't exist. It's not real. I mean, I hate to break it to you. There is no good or bad. That shit that they used to tell us growing up, oh, you sinned and shit like that, please. Now, karma is a real thing. Don't get me twisted. As per the universal law of cause and effect, karma is a real thing until you know better. Once you know better, karma erases itself, and now you're in the universal law of wisdom. Right? You want to be in the universal law of wisdom. After you're in the universal law of wisdom, once you accept this, you then transition into the universal law of harmony. Right? To the universal law of harmony. Now, I got my book right here. It has 99 universal laws in it, right? And I know that there's probably more. I know that there's probably more universal laws, but I don't know them just yet. You feel what I'm saying? I got this stuff from my heart, and, you know, divine messages will always be heard in divine timing. You know, divine messages will always be heard in divine timing. You know? So, if I don't know it right now, it's because it's not time for me to know. You know what I'm saying? And so, but your soul knows everything. Alright, so now that we know that the consciousness, I've explained to you about the reality, the reality, which is a copy of the reality. Now that we know this, you must know that the consciousness, not only does it, hey, Mr. Hey, good lover. How you doing, Miss Divine? Miss Divine Empress, how you doing? So, I'm telling them about the consciousness and how it projects itself through the body, and how it sends aspects of the spirit out, right? So while you're human, your human form is not aware of this. Like the human mind cannot even grasp a sector of what it is capable of doing. Now, right now, we don't have the capability. We're just starting to learn what unconditional love is for real on this planet. That was the intention for this illusion. The intention was to manifest unconditional love. That's why so many different entities here. It's so many different species here. It's so many different aspects here, because we're supposed to be able to work through our issues and show each other unconditional love and still have peace and harmony, even though somebody is disagreeable to what we like, right? Somebody asked me the other day, they said, how do I know the level of my state of consciousness? I said, the next time somebody pisses you off, observe the way you respond to them. When you don't agree with somebody else is doing, observe the way you respond to them. That will tell you. Do you respond in your ego? Or do you respond with love? Listen, I love you enough to know that I don't need to be around you because your energy is not my energy. So just because I unconditionally love myself and you, I'm going to do us the honor and I'm going to get the hell on so I can live my life purpose. And so should you. Everybody is here. That's unconditional love. Unconditional love is this. Listen, If you don't want to be in a relationship with me, I'm saying this is an example. I'm not talking about none of my personal stuff right now. I'm talking about this is an example that I'm giving. So if you don't want to be in a relationship, but I'm saying me because that's how I talk, but this ain't my situation. Then how about you, if it's okay. Like if you tell me, all right, I don't want to be in a relationship with you because, you know, I got somebody else makes me more happy. I'm going to look at you and I'm going to give you a hug and I'm going to say thank you for not leading me on and dragging me on. I'm going to love you even more because you told me the truth when you gave me the chance to choose to be free. You didn't drag me along. You didn't keep me around even though you knew you didn't want to be with me. That's unconditional love. When you speak what you need to speak to the person, whether you're going to be in their life or not. Whether I can control you or manipulate you or not, I still love you. All the shit I said to you when you was cool with me, I still mean that shit now, even though we won't fuck with each other. That's unconditional love. Right? And so that's what the main objective was for, thank you for the shares and thank you for the likes. That's what the main objective was for us to manifest unconditional love on this planet, right? Guess what? I know for a fact that I have manifested unconditional love on planet Earth. Ashe to that. I've done it. Like right now in this moment. You know, a lot of us are going through what you call coronation with our ancestors right now. Oh, this is the truth. Listen, I don't know if y'all got bonds with your ancestors or your spirit guides or the energies that guide you through. But create a bond with your consciousness. Create a bond. Talk to yourself. Listen, it don't matter what people say. You got to have a great relationship with yourself. If you don't have a great relationship with yourself, it's impossible for you to have a great relationship with somebody else. It's not going to work. A lot of people are out here trying to manifest love and relationship, but they don't even have a good relationship with themselves. You can't go into none of these divine unions with that old ass way of thinking. You can't manifest a divine connection with that old ass way of belief systems and them old ways you used to do your relationships. Because if you do, it's not going to work. You're going to miss out on true, genuine love that you could have had. So instead of trying to manifest the unions, let the unions come to you naturally. Let the energy take form naturally. The best thing to do is work on yourself. Learn to love yourself. We haven't been taught how to fully be in love with ourselves. Using love. Love is a secret hidden technology. Now, this ain't the topic. We about to get into sleep. I'm really about to get into it because sleep is a spirit. And sleep told me some good stuff last night. And we're going to get into that. But right now, we're talking about this because it's important. Yeah. So, you know, about love. You know, love is a technology. Everything here, right? Everything here is a technology. Everything. Remember, this is why I said that this is the holographic reality. You know? And if you think I'm lying, go look up the gateway experience that we're going to be talking about on the lives this weekend. Right? We're going to be discussing that. Go look at it. There's no way people are going to be spending millions and millions of operations and on dollars on something that's not real. Or something that doesn't exist. It's time to wake up, people. It's time to wake up. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. Love is a supreme technology. I know that's right, Divine Empress. It really is. And not only is it supreme technology. Exactly. Yeah. She said we was gateway experience in 1970s. Now, I wasn't born in the 1970s. But I know that they was doing gateway experiencing then because by the time I was born in 1988, they was doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you for the follows, everybody. I appreciate that. I really do. Make sure y'all follow Make sure y'all subscribe. But make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel if you can't stay. You know, because sometimes I be talking, we be asking questions and all that. It might take longer. People might got to go to work. I understand that. I don't judge nobody here. If you got a job, if you got a job, man, do the best at your goddamn job. Do your best. Whatever you do, be grateful where you are, how you are. Make the best out your situation. Don't do no complaining and give it your all, no matter what. Everything you do, give it your all. Don't be fake to people. Be authentic. But here's the thing. We got to get to know ourselves, guys. We got to learn how to love, right? We've been taught how to be toxic. We've been taught that toxicity and dysfunctionality is normal in relationships, right? That's what we've been taught. But that ain't the right way. I'm not going to say that's the right way because it ain't no right or wrong. But that's not the highest perspective is what I'm going to say. That perspective doesn't yield the highest results. How about that? Now, that's a perfect way to say it. That perspective doesn't yield the highest results. We trying to hop on the timelines that yields our most freest life, right? Our most financially stable lifetime, our most financially free lifetime, right? Our most mentally stable lifetime. We got to love ourselves mentally, spiritually, physically. We got to make love to ourselves. And when I say ourselves, I literally mean the cells that's in your body. I literally mean that when you think to yourself, I love myself. Or when you hear your consciousness say, I love you. Here's the thing about the thoughts, y'all. You got to keep the thoughts free. You got to clear your mind. You got to clear your mind so that you can know which thoughts is your thoughts, because I'm telling you, I've learned some stuff about thoughts last night. So somebody could send thoughts regardless of what. The thought is going to reach you, right? Now, if that thought doesn't have enough energy, let's say it's a negative thought, and that negative thought, it don't have enough energy to penetrate your aura, what's going to happen is that negative thought is going to boomerang back to the sender. And it's going to bring the sender down even harder, and it might even make the sender sick. If the sender who has received that negative thought back, who once originally sent it out, unconsciously or consciously, once that thought get back to them, if they don't acknowledge that that's where that thought comes from, then that thought acts as a ill and harm intent, and it creates sickness in the physical body. Yeah, so be careful what you're doing to people out here in the world. Be careful what you're saying to others, because you might think you got away with some shit. But God don't like ugly. And I'm just, and that's how I feel. Whatever ugly is, right? Whatever ugly is to you, but in my perspective, the way I see the universe really, it repays ugly with more ugliness. Right. They said rejection uses a shield of joy. Right. Don't judge. Exactly. Because when you get to judging, what happens is when you get to judging, what happens is you make yourself sick. Yeah. You wonder where random aches and stuff and random problems is coming from. Start judging people. Start judging people. Right? Start judging people and watch how first thing first your aura gonna start getting sick. Right? Yeah. That's why you gotta take care of your aura. You got to take care of your aura. That's the point of a bath, right? That's the point of an actual shower. Not only to cleanse your spirit, your actual physical being, but to actually cleanse your energy, your aura, your spirits. Right? Now, what happens is this. The consciousness literally puts the body to sleep, right? At night, the consciousness literally puts the body to sleep. It hypnotizes itself. The level of understanding I'm on, I'm aware of this shit happening to myself, right? I'm aware of myself, and this is how I caught it. I was like, what the hell? I'm hypnotizing myself, right? And people don't look at that. People don't look at sleep like that. People look at sleep as they just set the intention as we're laying down, But what intention are you setting? Because nobody taught us the secret technologies of sleep. Sleep is a whole technology. Sleep is an actual ancient technology. And we've never asked no questions because we've been going to sleep since we've been babies. We've never asked questions. We just was like, our parent says that, ever since we've been a baby, we've been going to sleep. Here's why, right? Now this is the metaphysical reason why. The metaphysical reason is this. Like, babies are just consciousness, like everybody else is here. It's consciousness, right? So the baby, they come in, they gotta sleep a lot. They need that sleep because they literally still be in between dimensions. Hell yeah, that's why babies be flying their Merkabas. They still be in between dimensions. So they have to adapt from their fall. And when I say fall, I literally mean the fall of which they came to this density. You have to fall in a frequency to come here in this dense world. It's so heavy here. It's so dense here that you have to fall in consciousness in order for you to experience this time and space. And then you can remember yourself again while you're here. Somebody said babies sleep because their body can't do shit. They're bored, so they sleep. If that's what you feel, that's funny. I feel like babies don't sleep. I feel like babies don't sleep. I feel like nobody sleeps. I feel like we think we sleep, but we don't. We travel. And that's my opinion. My opinion is babies don't sleep. My also opinion is humans don't sleep. We don't sleep. They lied to us. That's a secret technology. It's not fucking sleep. Let me excuse my language. Sorry. But it's not sleep. So babies don't sleep, in my opinion. They travel. When you go to sleep at night, when you lay down, this is a secret technology. When you lay down to go to sleep at night, you're traveling. You're not going to sleep. You don't even sleep. You self-hypnotize yourself and you put yourself in what they say in the Bible called a slumber. You put yourself in a slumber. The body don't sleep. The brain be constantly working. The brain be constantly working. Sleep is just what they told us so that we won't start asking the right questions. Okay, what the hell is happening here? What's happening is the body is an instrument and a tool and a freaking avatar. It's an instrument that it's a tool it's a vehicle. It's something that you use so that you can operate here. But you ain't always operating here all the time. So you retract yourself when you lay down. To do that, you use self-hypnosis. But since we're under the impression that it's called sleep, we don't look at it like it's self-hypnosis. But it is. We're hypnotizing ourselves using magic. The consciousness does it. And it puts the body to sleep. Next thing you know, you yarning. You yarning. That's how powerful the consciousness is. Listen, the way I teach is for you to have the power. I want you to know that you're always going to have the power. You have it. Nobody else has it but you. Nobody can't do nothing to you here. None of that shit works, man, unless you allow it to. Unless you've been slipping on your own self and your growth, your own growth. Somebody said, God has the power. Me and you just said the same thing. I said, you have the power. What else you have the power and God has the power. It's the same thing. God is within you. If the God consciousness is God. That's what got you live and breathing right now. Right, Sabrine. Right. You are the God from within. Without God in your heart, the body is not alive. The body can't be animated without the God, universal source consciousness, whatever you want to call it, supreme, divine, infinite being, divine, infinite. It really don't matter. God really doesn't care that. God really is tired of us calling it God. It wants to get a new name because that name is just too confusing. It brings too much confusion, too much bullshit. Yeah, you create your own reality, Imari. Imari, I hope I said your name right. So, Far Tree said, in reality, we are given everything that we need every single day. This understanding is essential, yes. And what's understood does not have to be explained, right? And that's how we look at it. Right, God is the divine creative intelligence that drives the body, that fuels the body. You know? But if you look at it, the body is elements and chemicals, so it's scientifically made. So God must be a scientist. Right? So God must be a scientist. God must be a chemist. Because he knew how, or she, or it, knew how to mix that chemistry up and create us, huh? So they say we're co-creators. And I can believe that for some people that could be true, right? For some people, you are a co-creator, right? But then you got some people who are on levels like me where we don't co-create. We just go with the flow because we already done did it. And so we just here to hold light and to be a guide. You feel what I'm saying? So what we are actually talking about today is sleep and how it is a hidden technology and how you actually hypnotize yourself every night. You self-hypnotize yourself and put yourself in a state of slumber while you go travel through the universes and get more wisdom and get more energy. Sometimes the places that you're going to travel is too light there and the particles are too fine and it can't come back with you. That's another reason why a lot of us don't remember our dreams at night, because the places that we're traveling to, the particles are too fine and they're too fine and they can't exist here. When something is too fine or too light here, it just doesn't exist. It has to be a little dense. It has to be some type of density to it. That's why everything here is water, because water is the most dense. At its liquid state, it's the most dense. It's so heavy. It's nothing but an energies in motion. Emotions. Emotions is energy in motion. Energy that's moving is kinetic energy. Right? So somebody said, what is my thoughts? Thank you for the follows. Somebody said, what is my perspective on the left-hand path? This is how I feel. I feel like kudos for those who are on the left-hand path. I feel like I'd rather a person be consciously on the left-hand path than unconscious and on the left-hand path. Because when you unconscious and on the left-hand path, it's like you a low-level thug or something like that. Like how, you know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this. If you're going to be on the left-hand path, just know that that's service to self. And accept who and what you are. If that's your life for this lifetime, if that's your path for right now, that you feel like serving yourself, then serve yourself. I served myself. I already did that. But now I'm making balance and I'm flowing between the energies. You know, I do believe in divine justice. And I do believe in that sometimes the left-hand people be too much in their ego. Now, this is my own opinion. You asked me a question. I do believe that sometimes the left-hand pathers be too much in their ego. Out here trying to cause a whole bunch of chaos. I don't judge you. But that's my opinion. And I'm entitled to say my opinion. However, do what you do. Ain't that what Alice Crowley say? Do as thou whatever will. As long as we can get away with it, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. But when it comes to the left-hand path, you know, let the left-hand path just be the left-hand path. If you a left-hand path here, I don't understand why you here, because, you know, I'm not teaching that. I don't teach left-hand path shit. I don't teach that. Although I do respect that the natural state of consciousness is chaos. And I did my fair share of chaos this lifetime. So that's why I can't judge the left-hand pathers, because if they in that path, they in that path. They got to deal with their selves on that. They got to, their consciousness and their subconscious mind got to deal with that, not me. I had to make peace with all the chaos that I done caused, and, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm a seven life path. Who said that? Yeah, my life path is number 7. Yeah, I didn't mind sharing that. I don't mind sharing that information. Yeah, number 7. You know, and that's just what it is. You know, that's how I feel. Now, cause I feel like, you know, it's all type of ways. Like, I don't just stick to one belief system. Like, I don't mind. I would actually chill with a left hand path and actually combine energies and do work. But, you know, it is what it is. They be so sneaky. They been working on you the whole time. Been faking like your friend and working on you the whole time. That's how left hand pathers be. As far as my experience with them. Now, there are some righteous left hand pathers. I've seen a few that are actually righteous in their left hand path, but when they get all in them occults and all of that, they be having to do them sacrifices and all of that, innocent kids. Like, I'm not with that. I'm sorry. I don't agree with hurting kids. I don't agree with no type of abusing kids. I'm not with that. And I don't agree with that. That's not my way of living. So, hell no, I ain't trying to be connected with nobody that's doing stuff like that. And I study left-hand path. I study this because I need to know what I'm up against, and I need to know what's going on. I need wisdom from everywhere. I don't care. I need wisdom from everywhere. If I got to go to hell to get something, then I got to go to hell to get it. At least I got the bravery and the strength, and I know I'm going to make it back. Period. If I got to be on the front line to get the wisdom, then I got to be on the front line to get the wisdom. If I got to be clean, fasting to get my wisdom and high vibration, high off of life, then that's what I got to be at that moment. If I got an inside job, I got to save a child, I got to get low vibrational real quick with the thugs to pretend like I need to be here so I can save these kids, then that's what I need to do. I'm that type of individual. Like, I'm here for the children. You know? Period. I'm here for the kids. That's it. The innocent children. Because who out here helping the kids? Who out here helping these young children? It's all about the kids, man. Listen, protect the kids at all costs. That's my motto. Protect the children at all costs. I don't give a fuck who they was in their past life. Because whoever the fuck they was in their past life, they ain't right now. Although that energy still exists, that's not them. So my motto, my path, is protect the kids at all costs. If you got a child, you don't want nobody doing nothing crazy to your child, then you don't do nothing crazy to nobody else's kid. The kids are so innocent. And that's who have my heart. I'll do anything for the children. Period. And that's how I feel. Protect the kids at all costs. Protect the kids at all costs. For real. Next after the kids, it's the old folks. It's the elders. After the kids, it's got to be the elders. Because the elders put their work in, and they've been here as long as the 60 or 50s and 60, my elders. I got so much respect for the elders. They don't respect the elders. I teach kids how to respect their elders. Like you gonna respect your elders. And I don't do nothing in front of kids that I don't want to see them doing. I don't do that. I don't introduce them to worlds of chaos. They don't need to know that. Now, if your kid come to you asking you questions, let them know the truth. Tell them. Because they need to know. They asked. But yeah, and cause you got to be careful. There are groups and entities out here who do anything with kids, and that ain't right. And no, it ain't no right or wrong way. And we got to accept that this is out there happening in the world. But that's some BS. That's some BS. It's hard for me. I can't just sit there and see something going on with a child and not do nothing about it. I don't care. I could not even know them. And that's just how I roll. Somebody said, focus on your journey. Let God take care of the bullshit. For real. Alright, so now let's tap back into the sleep though. Right? Let's tap back into the sleep. So, I noticed myself hypnotizing myself. And I noticed that I literally was going through portals. Right? Sometimes I wake up in the middle of my space traveling. Sometimes I wake up before I land back in my body. Sometimes I wake up before my awareness is fully synced into my body. Sometimes I'm waking up as I'm leaving it. Like, that's the best thing ever, is to set intentions before you go to sleep. Like, sleep is a science, y'all. You got to start looking at sleep like you're exiting Earth and you're entering reality. Just like my man Rashad Jamal used to say. Free Rashad Jamal, by the way. He already free. It just, time is too slow down here, but it's gonna manifest. It's gonna manifest. Free Rashad Jamal. So, it's how I know a lot of this stuff is I literally, actually last night I got it from a video, but actually I was already in the energy of, it was already happening, because lately I've literally been waking up in the middle of the travels. Like, for real. And it's crazy, because I was laying there and I was like, oh snap, I felt it. I felt my body doing that thing it's about to do when my spirit leaves out. And I was like, oh man, I felt myself doing that little thing I do. And then I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah, man, Dream World. Yeah, Dream World said, can't believe he's still in. Yeah, man. He just been himself. He just been himself, but he pissed off some people with a lot of money. And that's the only reason why he's still in there. It's because him being his true self aggravated and pissed off fake ass elite individuals who got enough money to hush. And so that's why he's still locked up. Because he pissed off, the people with the money. He ain't get convicted with nothing. Rashad Jamal, they don't have no evidence. Rashad Jamal ain't do nothing. That's why he ain't even went to court. They just trying to hold him as long as they can because they're trying to delay. But they can't stop that God. When he come out, man, that young man, whoo, man. They gonna flee Anybody who had anything to do, by working behind the scenes with him being locked up, they gonna flee. They gonna flee. I just hope he had the right people around him. And that's all I got to say about that. But I love him like a brother because that is my brother. That's my space cosmic brother. I know him. I know him for real. In the astrals, everything. I know him. But yeah, though. So, the fact of the matter is sleep is an actual hidden technology. It's disguised as sleep, but it's not sleep. It's time traveling. Yeah. It's disguised as sleep, but it ain't sleep. It's time traveling. You just have to be tapped in with yourself and you will notice it. You will notice it. When you get sleep paralysis, that's not, sometimes it do be elementals and certain thought forms and entities. Sometimes it do be that way. But sometimes it don't. You gotta use your discernment. You got to use your discernment. That way you will know. That way you know what is, everything is for you. But still use your discernment because it can save you time, money, energy, all of that. So self-hypnosis, guys, it's really about us trying to figure out how. It's really about us trying to figure out how to make it more official than what it is. So start setting intentions before you go to sleep. Start setting intentions to take yourself somewhere. Direct your consciousness somewhere. But you gotta have energy. So if you know that you've been ripping and running all day and you ain't got no energy, then the consciousness is gonna put the body to sleep anyway because it's too heavy to carry. Think of it like this. You carrying 10 gallons of water around with you all just through the universe. Right? You will get tired of carrying all that water. So in order to give yourself a rest, the actual body a rest, the body has to get rest. Because the body is dense and it's heavy. But it ain't the body that's tired. It's the spirit that's tired from all the star walking it be doing. Yeah. It's the spirit that's tired with all the star walking. The body literally is an instrument. It's a tool to let you know how the spirituality is going. Right? If something is like loose in your aura, you'll know because your body sends you signals. Right? If you've been infiltrated, you'll know because your body sends you signals. You get headaches. Right? If you a psychic medium like me and you were always around higher vibrational frequencies, they just be dumping energy inside the psychic mediums and we got to teach it. If I don't give the information out, I keep it stuck with me, being stingy, what happens? I get sick. Right? That's why when I get the information, I give it out freely. So that now I can receive and process more information. You feel what I'm saying? I say to everybody, peace and love to everybody. Peace and love to the utmost high. Peace and love to the utmost high. Thank you to everybody being here. You said you bored. You said that you fly and stuff and now you bored. I don't know about just being bored, man. I've eliminated the word bored from my vocabulary. Words like that I've eliminated. Words like bored, words like can't, words like not. These are words that when you're manifesting, you don't want to use. These are literally words that cause blockages in your spells and in your work and shit like that. So I don't say the word bored. The word bored is a representation of non-gratitude. And so if I'm in a constant state of gratitude, I can never be bored. Bored doesn't exist. It's no fucking way I can be bored. There is always something to do. I mean, get creative. That's what creativity is for. Where's your creativity is for? There's no way you should be bored in 2023. There's no fucking way. There's no way you should be bored in life. No way. Thank you for hitting the like button. So Keisha said, what do you call flying in your dreams? Then waking up, I couldn't believe I was flying. Hey, actually, I had a dream where I was flying one time. I only had one of those. I only got blessed with one flying dream, right? That I can remember. And it was just so beautiful that when I did, I got too excited. What happened was in the middle of my flight. Remember, when you're traveling, when you're space traveling, if you get too excited, it's going to knock you into another time-space continuum. Or knock you to another timeline. So you got to learn to stay calm. That's what I learned. But the most thing I learned about time traveling and sleep is that you got to stay calm. Got to stay calm. Hey, Chantel, what's Gucci? How you doing? How you doing? Dream World said, I have dreams that I'm Spider-Man. That's funny. Are you a black Spider-Man or a white one? I'm curious. I'm curious to know. Tell me. Tell me. Nah, but when you flying in your dreams, this is an omen. This is a good sign. See, you gotta start. See, reading your dreams is a technology too, y'all. Listen, everything here is a technology. Everything. Language, like everything is a technology. And everything here is witchcraft and ritual. Everything here is witchcraft. Everything. The sky, witchcraft. The illusion we see, witchcraft. The water looking like it's stuck to the ground, witchcraft. Everything here is witchcraft. That's hard to accept for some people. They like, no, God wouldn't make witchcraft. Everything here is witchcraft. Everything. Oh, he said a black one. he said he a black Spider-Man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I did have a dream one time. I was a bee superhero. And I was shooting pollen all over the world. I was flying. Nah, this the only flying dream I ever had. I was a bee. I was an actual humanoid bee. No lie. I was an actual humanoid bee. And I was flying, spraying all the trees with pollen, trying to create more or something. I don't know. I took that dream as like pollen just means fruitful. You know what I'm saying? No, I was a bumblebee, like the black and yellow one or whatever them big fat ones. I was a bumblebee. And I was a humanoid bumblebee, and my arms was a black person, but it's like I had on a bee costume, but I was the actual bee. and I was flying, and out of my hand, I had pollen, and I was I was shooting it. It was a villain there too, right? It was a villain, it was a villain there, and we was fighting this shit, and then I woke up in the next morning, man. When I woke up that next day, when I jumped back, when I landed, I don't say woke up. I called it landed. Because that's what it is. The more you think multidimensional, the better chance you have of experiencing what happens after this. You see what I'm saying? The more you work on you getting that subconscious mind to believe that you are multidimensional, the more you become multidimensional. And so that's why I think I changed my thought patterns, and I think of exactly what's going on. I'm landing back in my body. Sometimes I land, my awareness is land in the body, but the body is still in its slumber. And then I got sleep paralysis sometimes. When it happens, I just breathe because I know it's going to be okay. Ain't nothing going to happen. It's going to be okay. I wonder what the hell was I thinking that night I was flying as that bee. Oh, I was a bird. I was also a bird one day, but I wasn't flying. I was standing on top of a building, and I was like being a guardian angel. I was watching this girl and this guy or whatever, her dad. I was like watching over them or something. Maybe I was one of their ancestors or something. I don't know. So Keisha said she landed first, then she looked at the trees blowing, then woke up. Oh, you just remind me, Keisha. You just gave me a inkling. I remember at one time I took my Merkaba and I went to go visit this place called Tegeta. Now Tegeta is in the Pleiades constellation, right? And there, it was so many beautiful colors. The trees was beautiful. They had flying horses that had wings. It was just like Avatar for real, but it was this place called Tegeta. For real. So I knew that, the Pleiades, I had been Pleiades before. In some way, shape, or form or fashion. You said sleep paralysis when your spirit likes to party and doesn't want to come back. Oh, I like that. Zeno Star said sleep paralysis is when your spirit likes to party and doesn't want to come back yet. Yeah, tell me about it. For real. That was funny. Chantel said, last week I had a dream where this old guy made me some gumbo and I was walking across my bedroom to where? Where was you going? Hey, that's good though, y'all. I can't talk about the dreams I had lately because they've been really weird and I don't know. They've been coming true. Like, my dreams always come true, but they've been coming true faster than what they used to. So I gotta learn what's going on. I don't know. I'm unaware of what's happening. Jackie, what's up? Jackie said she dreamed the birds was calling her name. She went to go, Chantel said, get the plate as soon as I was about to go pick it up. My alarm went off and it's so crazy. Hey, I'm telling you, man. I hope, is y'all writing down y'all dreams? Please tell me you got a dream journal. Comment down below if you got a dream journal. Yeah, sleep paralysis is literally a step when it comes to lucid dreaming. Because every time I'm lucid dreaming, I always had sleep paralysis before it happened. The only thing, I ain't gonna lie, the only thing about, lucid dreaming, for some reason, I gotta find out a way to, it's weird. On the way back, the elementals be trying to follow you. And that's the only thing that, it's like, damn, because I don't want to keep, having wars and shit. And it ain't even wars, but it's just like, I be turning them into light and shit. But they really just be scared. But at the same time, they still be, like, stalking. R said, I always forget. But yeah, though, y'all, I just really wanted to hop on here to let y'all know, like, man, it's literally a science to going to sleep at night, right? Start directing your energy to somewhere, right? Get you a picture. Stare at the picture before you go to sleep. Say you're trying to manifest something, right? Create what you call I'm gonna tell you this shit work. Create you a vision board, but on your phone, right? Create you a mobile vision board or a photo, right? Create a mobile vision board or a mobile photo that something that you want to manifest. One thing though, don't put a bunch of pictures on there. Don't just do one thing. Don't do a bunch of stuff. Just one thing that you want to manifest, right? And create you a picture like Canva or any one of them places like that. Create you a little picture, but keep it on the phone. The reason why you got to use the phone is because literally the phone is connected to the consciousness, and it literally is something. It's some stuff I haven't figured out exactly what the connection is yet, but it really, really works. Just like when you're sending telepathic messages, if you use your phone to do it, it helps when you're first doing it. When you first start sending telepathic messages on purpose, it helps to use the phone. And I don't mean actually send the message in physical. I mean, get your phone, act like you're going to send the message to the person, but never really send the message, but pretend like you do. And they still get the message. Try that. But also try putting the board on your phone, right? If that one thing. And then stare at it before you go to bed, right? After you do your meditation and all of that, stare at it before you go to bed. And direct your consciousness, right? Say, because you can demand yourself. What's happening is we're demanding ourselves to forget so that we can have more energy when we wake up, okay? So sleep is a technology. So while we're there, our consciousness is hypnotizing us back in, and we're demanding ourselves to forget. Yeah, I'm telling you that this is what's happening because I've caught myself doing it to myself. That's why I'm waking up. I'm like, what the hell just happened last night? And what did I just wake up in the middle of? And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what life been like for me lately. Like, it's like, whoa, I've been learning so much or trying to learn. It's like, I haven't seen no books on teaching about the technology of sleep time traveling. I really have not seen any books on that. Y'all know any books on that? Cause I'm trying to tell you, like, I need a book on that and I don't never ask for books ever. So, you feel me? The sleep technology. You feel what I'm saying? The technology of sleep. But yeah, though. So, that's what I was saying. Another reason, like, we purposely, literally, sometimes we purposely forget. We purposely demand ourselves to forget our dreams so that when we get back, our spirit has enough energy for the body to wake up and to be energized. So put it this way, your consciousness knows how much energy it needs to carry with it. It knows what it can handle. It knows what it can take. That's why when the consciousness is tired of carrying around the body, it puts the body to sleep. That's how when people pulling on your energy, right? Because a thought is energy and spirit. So when people pulling on your energy by way of thoughts and using their own spirits and shit, and you getting tired out of the middle of nowhere, that's how you know somebody kind of draining your energy. They pulling on your cord without you even knowing. Your consciousness will send a spirit back today. I'm telling you, your consciousness fights for you. It protects you. It loves you. It defends you. Your consciousness is your best friend. Love your consciousness. At night, before you're about to go to sleep, ask your consciousness, take me with you. I want to be aware of where we travel to tonight. No matter, I'm not going to judge what I see or what we go do. I just want to remember. Trust me. Try that. Them three, this 3 tricks, them 3 tips I just gave y'all to try, right? Try the vision in the phone, your consciousness, and ask your consciousness to take you there. Trust me. Now don't expect it to happen the first night. It might take practice. But it will happen eventually, especially as soon as you gotta release from the outcome. You gotta release from the outcome. But yeah, that tea, I sell Astral Travel Dream Tea. She's talking about some dream awake, man. Hey, cause I be writing it down. Man. I don't know. There might be something. You feel me? Cause I'm like, man, who is talking about the thoughts? We need something on thoughts, because thoughts are an actual thing. Everything here starts from a thought. And I'm starting to see a lot of thoughts that, other people are sending towards me. Because I know the difference between my thoughts and other people's thoughts. I'm so neutral and sensitive that I know what I'm thinking, right? I observe myself. I know what I'm thinking when I'm thinking it. So if my mind is usually clear. If I hear something in my head, this is a telepath. I'm receiving information. If I get a thought, I just receive that thought. She said, before you leave, what you think about them? Oh, I don't know. That's what she said. Yeah, Chantel, hey, man, would you mind telling your experience, bro, about the tea? I can, that would be cool as fuck, man. It really would. I got hella testimonies about my tea, and, it's crucial. It's that. I'm actually about to get me some tonight. Yeah, I'm actually about to drink me some in a few. Before I get ready to wind it on down for the night. You feel me? But yeah, that Astral Travel Dream Tea is lit. I'm talking about, it's so many different benefits to it of what it do altogether. Not only does it heal your physical body, it heals your spiritual body, right? It clears your energetic field. It releases energy vampires, parasites, man, all of that. It's just crazy. Your, immune system. It's in my, it's called, Astral Travel Dream Tea. It's in the link. Click the link in my bio. It's the first link. Click my link tree. It's the first, one up there. Yeah, it's up there. Now, now it's not just tea. It's a whole kit that it comes with. It's not, now, the price that it is that price because it's not just tea. And so it literally costs, depending on wherever you live in the world, the shipping for the tea is literally like, that's what's in the price. The shipping for it is in the price with it. And it's an actual, it's an actual thing. It's like 9 items you get. And so some of that price is the shipping because, the prices have been adjusted, right? Because everything's been adjusted. Even, everybody in the world had to adjust their prices to what's coming on. Well, yeah, when I say that surprisingly, the Astral Tea, it comes with instructions. It comes with the protection that you need. It comes with the baths. It comes with the everything that you need that will help you. That cleanses your third eye. It activates your third eye. It comes with the Haritaki powder. It comes with the ashwagandha root. It comes with the kit. It's a kit. It's not just tea. It's a Astral Travel Dream Tea and Salt Bath Kit. It's a kit. But yeah. So man, I'm telling you, get into that dream world, y'all. Get into the dream world. Make sure you protecting your dreams and everything. But start using sleep. Start using sleep as the technology it actually is. traveling. You go to sleep at night, your consciousness is traveling. Alright, see. When you go to sleep at night, your consciousness is traveling. Thank you, Chantel, for doing that for me. I appreciate that. I really do. For real. So, y'all, make sure I came on here to let y'all know I did my first 10-minute TikTok video today. And check that out, y'all. Please check that out and comment and let me know how y'all feel about it, right? It's a download that I had got about angel numbers. And go and just give that a check out. So Lorraine said, what's up with the bath salts though? You drink them? No. You take a bath. You take baths. It comes with 4 baths. That's enough for 1 whole month. You gotta cleanse your energy. If you're gonna be traveling in the astral world, you got to cleanse yourself. You can't just be jumping in different realities and thinking that you ain't gonna have no type of space debris with you. The baths are for cleansing. You have to cleanse yourself. The baths are healing as well. Like the baths, it's like a part of of what it is. It's a part of the kit. Yeah, astral travel dream tea and bath salt. It's not normal salt. It's Himalayan pink salt, and it's a whole bunch of ingredients that I make and cook and grow myself. Yeah, I make and cook and grow myself. It comes with 4 whole baths. It helps to keep your energy cleansed. You know, it's one of them things where when you opening up your third eye, I'm telling you, you got to be careful. You got to be careful and you got to be safe. You got to have everything covered. You know, I would not be me if I'm selling dream tea without nothing, no protection, no nothing. I'm just saying, give you the tea. That something can happen terribly wrong. Something can go wrong when you do that. Well, if you don't have a tub, you can always still create you a wash, right? You can still create you a wash. And you can use it in a bowl, right? So you can get you one of them big bowls, like a big salad bowl. Get you a salad bowl. Put your ingredients in there, right? Get you a warm rag, set your intentions and do what the instructions tell you. And still, it's even more concentrated that way anyway. And just still put it on yourself that way. You don't have to have a tub. So how do you protect yourself? It comes with, you can use things. You got to use things to act. You got to use, it comes with instructions. It comes with instructions that I know work. And I'm going to tell you that once I started going by the instructions, I stopped bringing back astral spirits that's from the astral realm that be following you and shit. I stopped bringing them shadow beings back. So I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a foot soak. My damn self. Who the hell is this? She said, I think I might do a feet soak. I'm going to do a foot soak too. Hey, and you can actually use the bath salts for a feet soak too. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. If it's your body or your feet, whatever, it's perfectly fine. And actually, I'm going to try that. You just, thank you. Thank you. Because you just put me on to even try that. Because I've been thinking 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I was walking and I seen my foot spot. And I was like, you know what? I need to detox my feet. And I was like, yeah, because I've been detoxing and I didn't soak my feet this week. Because I usually soak my feet every week, right? But I haven't been doing it. And so I'm just getting back in it again, in the mood. So I'm like, oh, damn, let me go on and detox my feet. And so that's just confirmation that, yeah, go ahead and do that. I need to do that. So I'm going to try that. I'm definitely going to do that. You know, but I'm talking about, yeah, though, man. Everybody, we don't be expecting to travel the first night they drink the tea, but that tea so goddamn exclusive, man. Whew, I haven't had nobody say they ain't tried, they ain't went nowhere yet on Lucid. I'm talking about everybody who gets it always emails me back the fucking first week, like, man, soon they do. Everybody. Isis. Ashe, goddess. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thank y'all for the follows too, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it's kind of dark, y'all. I don't really like too much of that artificial light, and I can't have it in my face too much, especially with the phone and all of that. It's too much for me. I'm too sensitive to that light. If it ain't the sunlight, that's the only thing I can have just beaming in my face all day like that. It's the sun. If it ain't the sunlight, I just can't do it. It's heavy. The 5G technology, guys, is really heavy to me. I can't speak for nobody else, but that 5G technology is so heavy. It's so dense. It's so heavy. And it gives me headaches. So that and the artificial light, hell nah, that's too much. Oh, so let me talk about this, y'all, real quick. So did y'all know that the subspaces exist the same time as we do too? So when I say I literally been seeing entities like walk, like, how do I explain it? Like, I've been seeing entities literally split the air. If that makes sense. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to describe it. But I'm going to try my best to describe it. Okay. So, let's say that we're at a show, right? Let's say we're at a show. An opera, right? I like opera, okay? So let's say that we're at opera. And at the opera show, let's say that they got the curtains down, right? Let's say that the show hasn't started yet and they got the curtains down, right? Now, Ashe, Lynn Art. I'm going to go ahead and send that out for you ASAP tomorrow. Yeah, space between space, just like I said in that TikTok video I just posted. Right? Space between space. So it's like the entities. It's like the entities, y'all. I seen this, y'all. I've been seeing this a lot. I swear. The last 3 days. Tell me if y'all been experiencing this, okay? Or I'm just the only one. The last 3 days, right? I've been seeing entities peep in, right? Now peep in from wherever dimension they're coming from into my dimension, right? My world. And so it literally is like they're taking the curtain, right? It's like we're at a show. And it's like they're putting their whatever, cause some of them got 3 fingers and some of them got 6 fingers. So I don't know what to call them, right? But they're putting what you call whatever, their hands underneath the curtain and like sliding the curtain, but pretend that it's not the curtain, it's the actual air. Yeah, it's like they know it's so cool, but it's scary at the same time, but it ain't scary. But it's like, whoa, it's unknown. So it's like they literally be star walking, bro. I don't know what to call it. Like they literally open up the space and come in the dimension. They'll peek through and they're like stare at me. Sometimes they'll come through the dimension like a portal, like a door. Like they just open up the air like a door. That's why I need to get closer to the air spirits, man, because the air spirits, they got wisdom I need, and I haven't been in that kingdom yet, or that queendom. I haven't been in the air kingdom or the air queendom yet. Like in this perspective, like fire, I be up in there, water, I be up in there, but air, I haven't been up in there, and I'm working on nature now. I'm working on earth now. So K18 said entities that interact with me are googie or whatever that is. I don't know. Intelligent, fun, and talented. Do I ever stick my tongue out at them? No. One time I took my finger, right? Cause I seen one of them slide through my dimension. Cause I like when the spirits just come through and keep it passing. That's my favorite. Like I don't like the ones that come through. They want to sit around and chill for a couple days. It just depends on what their intention is. It depends. But if they got a peaceful intention and they're just coming through just to observe me, I don't mind that. I don't mind. I got a lot of spirits that be around me anyway, and so I really don't mind that. As long as they don't disturb me. If you see me busy, don't come over here fucking with my laptop. You know what I'm saying? Right? Don't freeze my computer if you see me studying. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you play too much? And that's what I tell the spirits. They play too much. I tell them that all the time. Like, the one time I'm telling y'all about, the spirit came through the dimension or the space between the space, like a door. And I put my finger, I was like, what the hell? It was so clear. I put my finger in the air. And I was like, I ain't pointing at you, spirit. I'm just trying to see if I can put my finger in your space. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was laughing like shit. Me and the spirit was like laughing because it was funny. Like, I'm not being disrespectful, spirit. I'm not pointing at you being disrespectful. I'm just trying to put my finger in your space because that's what I was really trying to do. How do I see spirits? It was given to me. It was given to me as a spiritual gift from Atlanta. Like the actual Atlanta, Georgia. It was given to me. Yeah. I got abducted and they gave it to me. They gave me the gift of my past life. And my past life, I was a high priestess and I'm a high priestess again in this life. My soul remembers itself. Yeah. I'm Harriet Tubman reincarnated. Literally. It's the truth. It's the truth. If you know any psychics, ask them. It's the truth. I don't got nothing to lie about. I know who I am. Why you think my soul kept trying to get back to Maryland so damn bad? But it wasn't revealed to me who I really was in my past life until until I could handle it. It wasn't revealed to me at first. I had to remember. They kept saying, remember who you are. Remember, you done this all before. Remember. Yeah, so every life I do this. Every life I free the souls. I find a way to free the people. Every life. This is what I do. Oh, that's what's up. Is this your first time here on Earth? So you a new soul? Or you a walking soul? You a walking soul, or was you actually born in the body? Because there are the walking souls. Because some of us were walking souls. Like the one I got now is a walking soul, but it wasn't at first. Oh, you was born in the body? Okay. Oh, you said, wow, how could you want to know what do you want to know exactly? You want to know your past life? Or do you want to know if you're a walking soul or not? Do you want to know if was a birth? Because some of us, we got help. Some of us got help. And so some of us got walking souls to actually help us with our work. Thank you, by the way, everybody. Thank you, by the way, everybody, for being here. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm grateful. I know it's dark. You got to excuse my my blackness. Like, nah, you got to excuse my darkness, y'all, because I can't take too much of that artificial light. Oh, somebody said been woke since 2011. Damn. I woke up 2019. December the 19th, 2019. I woke up from my slumber. From my slumber. long we been on here? Oh, we've been on here long. We've been on here long enough just chatting and wrapping it up, y'all. I actually enjoyed today. You know, today was just real calm and gentle. You know, I can't, you know, every day ain't gonna be just super fucking powerful. But, you know, we still shared some good stuff today. We actually had more of a commune talk. Oh, man, we need to do a meditation though, y'all. I got guided to do a meditation. So we're going to do another meditation on Friday. Oh, Saturday, I meant to say Saturday morning or Saturday rising around somewhere we'll do another meditation. And so, you know, join the meditation. We're going to also be starting the gateway experience this weekend too. So Lorraine said, she said her grandma in the first. She said the way it was a trip called Grandma and the Friend Group, and they so tell you crazy. You said, I would love to know any of my Akashic past. You got any good stuff to tell me? Well, the way my energy works is it takes time. Like mine don't work under controlled substance, like under controlled type of on the plate. Mine's work natural. And so I got to ask, I got a natural process that I go through to find out the Akashic records and stuff like that. So it at least takes me 24 to 48 hours because I like to get accurate information. And so I like to let it come naturally. And I don't have to use cards. I don't really need the cards. That's why I don't really been using them. Oh, you said you was always called Grandma in your friend group. Yeah, because I didn't know what you was saying. I was like, I was like, maybe she wrote too fast. That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe she wrote too fast. Thank you. But yeah, so if you wanted to find out, I got a service that's $25, you know. I got a service that's $25 where I can find out your past life, your higher self, who you really are, like what god or goddess you came from, what aspect of the stars you are. You know what I'm saying? That's for it's candle readings for $25. I don't do it by myself. The fire spirit helps me. So if you wanted to know your past life or anything like that, then you can just, do the $25 and then we can go from there. Those are not same day because I actually use candles and fire to get the energy going so that within 24 to 48 hours you will have your reading and you will have your answers. It's just nothing but me and fire. Oh, it's at my website. You just go to my website and you see where it says candle reading for $25 and you send a cash out $25 or you buy it on there with PayPal. Well, age is age is really irrelevant. So age is not even, who knows how many lives you might have had, on this timeline in this realm, because most of us are like infinite here. But yeah, you could visit my website. Anybody here that wanted a service like that, it's very affordable. It's just $25, and I have to be able to support myself, guys, in order for me to be able to still do this work. And I can't do it all for free. I give out the wisdom for free because I have to. If I can't hold on to it because then I start getting sick, I got to give it out. I have to. So it's better for me that way. But, when it comes to actually going into people's lives and digging into energies, I'm so sensitive to energy. I got to put a price on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just respect. That's just respect. Thank you to anybody who has bought any books. Oh, I mailed out the books too yesterday. So anybody who purchased their books yesterday, anybody who purchased Get in the Game 2, Get in the Game 1, I mailed out your books yesterday. So be expecting them by the end of this week. No, I do the lectures they are faith-based. Like every lecture, they're not free. Like nothing's free. So every lecture I do is faith based. Meaning I don't ask for money because it's my life's work. However, if you have anything to donate, I'm open to that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So even if you got $1 to donate, $2 to donate, whatever, everything that comes, I'm grateful for. That's called a fair exchange of energy. If I'm giving the energy, if you feel like the energy has helped you, because I've given people $1,000,000 ideas. You feel I do that too. I also tap into the intuition. I tap into your own future intuition. And I give you the best business idea that will bring you the best money. Like, yeah, I go hard. Like, I does it. I help people I help people to manifest overnight because of the access that I have to the higher dimensions. Okay, cool. You'll tell Chantel, go in and let them know about the tea. I'm telling you, if there's anybody else in here who has purchased, go ahead and type in the comments, because I'm telling y'all that it's very effective. Just make sure with the tea you follow directions, you follow the instructions, because they are that way for a particular reason. Follow the instructions. That's all I'm saying. Follow the instructions. Thank you, super duper. Super duper fly. Me on super fly. You know that Missy Elliott song? Alright, y'all. What time? Oh, come on. Let's get it. Where you at? Let me see. How you joining? I'm gonna invite you in. Let's get it. Oh shit. My bad. What the hell?
Yo, family. Okay, so let me
Hey.
tell you, K18, I'm telling you, if you get this tea, when you get this tea, you will not regret it. This is coming from somebody who struggled to remember their dreams for many, many, many years now. The very first time I followed the instructions, I took the salt bath. I set my intentions and everything immediately as soon as I got out the tub. Um, I let my body air dry and everything, but as soon as I got out, like I immediately felt lighter, and I immediately start getting a bunch of very subtle rings in my right ear. And so that went on for a few minutes or whatever. And then, I continue to do my nightly routine. I drink the tea and setting my intentions and everything. And so as I laid down, this was the craziest part. As I laid down to go to sleep, these rings start coming back, like back to back to back, like the whole time I was falling asleep. It was crazy. And then when I went to sleep, the dream that I had was kind of crazy though. Uh, but when I went to sleep, I definitely had a series of dreams that I went through. Like I dreamt that I was drinking the tea. And then as soon as I finished, excuse me, as soon as I finished, it would like ping me to another location or moment in time where I'm drinking the tea. And so I just had a series of I just kept getting pinged to different realities of me drinking the tea. That was the dream that I had the first night, that whole night. But I got the message that was in that dream though that I needed, like being stuck on a loop. That's something personal for me though. But ever since then, I've been drinking the tea, doing my intentions, the salt baths and everything. And I've been able to remember more and more of my dreams, more than I have in the past. I don't even know how it's been years. It's been years since I've been able to actually remember my dreams and recall my dreams. And it's so, y'all, it tastes so good. That's another thing I wanted to say. The tea tastes so good. I didn't even need to put honey in it, but I put a little honey in it. y'all. You don't even need anything in it. It tastes so good. It's so sweet. Like it's not too sweet, and it just tastes really, really, really good. So
I
yeah,
remember
you will not regret it.
when I was packaging it up, the Astral Travel Dream Team, Jay. When I was packaging it up at the post office, they was like, "Dang, what's that? You got it smell so good." Or they was all
Yeah.
the post office people was trying to smell it. I was like, "Yeah, man, we you sending that? We trying to get that." I'm like, man, I had a bunch of them that day. That shit was
I'm
crazy.
trying to tell you, you definitely got a hell of a concoction there because everything works perfectly together.
Hmm.
And Jay, the tea is in her link in her bio on her website.
I make everything myself. I dehydrate the fruit that go in the bath. I got the fresh organic sage, the fresh rosemary, the fresh herbs. Everything is fresh and it's made
Hmm.
freshly. But thank you though. That was so funny though. You said you can
Oh, I
no,
will. I will forewarn y'all,
you said it was multi-dimensional. You like, man, that shit is multi-dimensional.
man. I'm trying to tell you, like it just kept pinging me to different realities, like all night. But one thing y'all should be prepared for: the way that she packaged these joints, baby. She used herself and the strength of like 10 crackheads to package the shit. Ain't nothing getting in, ain't nothing getting out. Your package is secure, okay? Okay? That joint is secure.
Man, thank you for that good live testimony.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm just glad I was able
Oh, somebody
to
asking you a
experience
question.
it.
Somebody asking you a question.
Oh, I don't know, Laureen. I don't know if it was from me being pinged around the universe, all of these universes, or I just didn't get a decent amount of sleep. But I was tired when I woke up. But I only got like 4 hours of sleep, so that was on me. So
When I take it, I don't really get tired. Yeah, I don't really get tired the next morning. As long as it don't take yeah, it's straight. I don't really get tired. You can't just drink too much of it though. Like start off and literally, like I say, don't try to put 3, 4 cups and 3, 4 cups. When I drank 3, 4 cups, I was traveling all night, but I woke up, I wasn't sleepy. And like she said, she had 4 hours of sleep. So 4 hours of sleep. But most
yeah,
people they haven't really reported that it makes them sleepy.
yeah. Even that was just my first experience, but even since then, yeah, I haven't really noticed myself being like really, really tired when I wake up. Like I said, unless it's just me depriving myself of sleep for whatever reason. But yeah. And like I said, I've been able to my recall is getting better and better. Like better and better.
I look like my father. But that shit is crazy, bro. Like I literally look like this nigga, bro.
I mean,
I
you do.
say it. I can't help it. I say this shit because like right now I'm looking at myself and I look like my fucking dad, bro.
Well, I mean, you do have
If
his
you see,
same what's it called, the template.
yeah, facts. Because my
So
my mother is light skinned. My mother is light skinned. I'm talking about banana light skin. I'm talking about
mhm.
light skin. And all my brothers and sisters light skin. I am what you call the chocolate bun.
But
No, but
yeah,
I'm darkest than all my siblings.
that's how it is with me. It's reversed with me though.
Oh, she said, what did you said you could reveal in the candle reading again? So whatever you want to know, I can reveal. But you said I can reveal the past lives, your past lives, um, your life's purpose and soul's mission, exactly from directly from the higher self and source. Past life, soul's mission, um, all like what like it's like anything. It's endless with me. It's endless. Yep. But oh, I can also reveal like I can future plans. So like let's say you got a business and you want to know the best decision that will bring your business the most money. You know what I'm saying? I can tap into that. And that's how we do. That's how I do. I just gotta do it naturally. I'm not one of them where I'm just out here flipping cards. I don't do that. Mine is authentic. And so it takes 24 to 48 hours, but my stuff is legitimate. The last person I did a business reading on, man, he said that it was so accurate, my reading. And I didn't do this with cards, I did candle reading. And he had sent me some money, right? Because he was like, just for gratitude. He was like, cause man, that was like a blessing. He said, what you said to me, I didn't tell nobody. He said, I didn't tell nobody that I wanted to start my NFTs, But he said, the moment you said that my ancestor said to stop playing around and start them NFTs right now, he said, and I said that they're going to pay for your research. He said, you didn't even know who I was. You didn't know that who I was, and I was like, I didn't have to know who you was because the energy don't lie. Listen, the energy don't lie. So I already knew immediately when I started seeing the energy, because I don't judge the energy. But when I started seeing the energy, I'm like, I'm seeing that you need to start your NFTs and start creating your family generational wealth. I'm like, you need to start that now. That's gonna bring the money to pay for your research because you got the invention, the water invention that you need to come out with. And he was like, he couldn't. I mean, he was so excited. He was like, wow. And I'm telling you, like, I can't say who the person is, but they YouTube channel done blew the fuck up. Probably got like 150,000 people now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know I'm definitely gonna be probably booking one of them joints too soon because sometimes people just need, just a little bit of guidance from
Hey,
how to say it, from
man.
a reliable source, a reliable, genuine source.
Hey, facts. Cause I couldn't believe it when I got the email and then I got the cash app. I was like, God damn. And he was like, I just had to send you that because I got approved for my research money. My research shit. He said, yeah, I started NFTs. Like it's going great for me. I was like, damn. How many people I'm about to? I started doing the motherfucking ticket dance. I started doing the tick because I be so excited. Like I get joy from that. I get joy from seeing other people happy from my work. Like that shit makes me so excited. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it ain't even
That
about the money. Yeah, it ain't even about that's what I'm saying. I would have never charged as much as money as he gave me for the gratitude. You see what I'm saying? So that's something I would have never known. And when it happened, it was right on time because this my career. So I be needing every
mm-hmm.
little because I'm just starting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just starting.
Mm-hmm. Daphne, that's my homegirl that slid in through here. If you're still in here, you
Yes.
can book readings at her link in her bio. We were specifically talking about her candle reading right now, but she have a bunch of different services through her link in her bio. It'll take you directly to her website.
But Lynn Art, yes. I said I can also reveal your deities, who you are. Because everybody here is a deity. Like me, I'm Tiamat, right? I'm Tiamat, right? When it comes to deities, I'm Tiamat in the human form. from that aspect. Yes, but yeah, thank you, Chantel, man. That shit was like so, like, man. When you was like, man, that shit multi-dimensional and need to be out here, out here. I was like,
For
man,
real, y'all, I was on fire. I was like, I gotta talk to her. Like, I have to tell her, like, why is this, why is this joint not in like Walmart or something? Like, you gotta,
that's what you
we
said.
gotta, like, we gotta. Y'all, I was on fire. It was just, it was a lot at one time.
Man, for real. I was like, damn, because I'm trying to tell you that time I accidentally, because I poured some, but I totally forgot I had it in my cup. So I went to go take a shower, and when I came out the shower, I was like, I got a little thirsty, and I was like, man, let me just drink the rest of my tea. I thought I had regular tea. I totally forgot that it was that tea. Man, I was gone. Do you hear me? I was everywhere in the astral realms that night. Once I realized it was too late, I drank the tea. I was like, shit, I laid down. My body started doing that thing it do when it's about to when I'm about to astral travel. I was like, uh-oh, let me get ready. I'm like, so every time I'm about to leave, I just tell myself I love myself. I tell my body I love my body. I say I love you. Like in the mix of the it happening, I'll be like, I love you. I love you. You're safe. I love you. And I'd be laying there and I just allow it to happen. And it pings me to wherever it teleports me to wherever I need to be. Man, one
Mhm.
time, man, I ain't gonna lie. I even solved, man, this some man crazy shit. I even solved some shit before. Like I even solved like, ooh, one time it took me deep into like one of my family members' darkest secrets that they was holding. I got a
Oh my
cousin.
goodness.
Yes, I got a cousin. Some shit had happened in the family. I ain't even know about it. Right? I didn't know about what happened in the family because I be staying in my own, like, so I be staying in my own little dot. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got no circle. I just got a dot, and I be staying in that. And
Mhm.
but yeah, by myself. And so I didn't even hear all the gossiping about the stuff that had been going on, but I did channel the stuff that stuff had went on in a reading. I had did a collective reading and I had channeled it, right? This is right when I had channeled off take off death. Take off from egos. I channeled his death too. Right when I had
Mhm.
channeled his death, right? This was that same joint. I had channeled this stuff too. But I didn't know at the time. So I was drinking the tea, I went in the astral realms. Next thing you know, I poofed up in, I poofed somewhere in Washington D.C. I was with my cousin house, so I don't talk to my cousins like at that. I don't talk to her, and so they had some stuff going on there, right? Some hidden stuff, you know what I'm saying? Where they was doing this thing where like, my cousin was like, her and her boyfriend was like basically learning women off the street, putting date rape drugs in they alcohol and raping.
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
yeah, this the truth. This the truth. So at first, so this how it happened. I'm like, man, I'm in once I get there, I never even been to her house or nothing, right? Once I get there, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, where I'm at? So then I see my cousin, I see like my family around or whatever. And I'm like, Mom, my mother was there, and I'm like, Mom, why are we here? I told you that I didn't want you hanging around. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I, I was like, Mom, I told you I didn't want you hanging over there. Like, what are you doing over there? You know what I'm saying? This is what I was doing in the house. I
Mhm.
was mad at my mom because she shouldn't have been her ass over there. So then I'm like, and then you got my nephews and my sisters with you. I'm just like, hold on, all y'all need to go home right now. Like I'm telling them they need to get their ass home right now because I'm like, man, we don't trust them. And obviously it was a reason why I didn't even know. So when this had happens, next thing you know, the undercover policeman had came. Everybody had the police, the actual undercover, the bulletproof vest and all of that. They come up in the joint. So I'm like, oh snap! I'm checking my pockets, like making sure I don't got nothing on me, but I ain't had nothing on me. My cousin was like, you don't want to smoke? She was like, huh? You want to smoke? You want to drink? And I was like, no, I stopped smoking and I stopped drinking. This was literally what was going on, right? So I'm like, man, nah. I said, I don't smoke and I don't drink no more. And I'm like, and hell no, I ain't trying to be drinking with you. Fuck no. So you can slip something in my drink and you and your boyfriend can rape me? Fuck no. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. So then I was like, nah. So next thing you know, the undercover police came in that joint. Boom. They kicked down the door. I'm talking about this a whole lucid dream I'm having from my teeth. They kicked down the door. We in the joint. Everybody, all them get locked up. The police come to me. They like, yeah, you know, we only gonna take them because we've been watching them, her and the boyfriend or whatever. We gonna take the kids out and all of that. And I was there protecting the kids. And so what I think is my soul loves to protect children. And I feel that that mother energy in me just was, I went there astrally to see if the kids was all right. Because my, even though I didn't know what was going on in the family, my soul know because the DNA know and everybody connected. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So my soul was like, hold on, let's go check in on the kids and see what's up if she got all girls. And if you're doing stuff like that and you got all girls, what the hell is really going on? So
Mm-hmm.
next thing you know, I was like, I woke up from the dream because I was mad. I was like, man, I'm going back home. I was like, man, mom, y'all need to get from out of here. And I woke up. And when I landed back in my body, I promise you, I landed back in my body. I woke up. I was like, I landed back here on Earth. And I went in there. I went and I called my mom. I said, Mom, I said, I just had a weird ass dream. And she said, what? I said, I had a dream that such and such and such and such. I just told her what was going on. They was luring women in and doing this and raping them. And she was like, you ain't hear what happened? And I was like, what? And she was like, that's what they did to your sister. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Wow.
what? And she said, you think that they were, she said, so you think they was doing more than just her? I said, Mom, they doing that to more women because in the dream I was like this. I said, what are we doing? We teleported to a whole like a college scene. And I was like, that's how I knew it was a date rape drug because we was at the college scene and I just thought about the date rape drug. And so I was like, I was like, hold on, what are we doing to these girls? It's like I was the air just watching it, but I was thoughts in her head. And I was like, what are we doing to this? It's like I was trying to be her conscious, tell her, what are we doing to these women? Do they know we
Mm-hmm.
doing this to them? And she was like, nah, nah, nah. So when I woke up, I was like, man, they doing that shit to more than just her own cousin, her own best friend. You know, because her, my cousin I'm talking about and my sister, they was best friends until this had happened. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what I'm saying. That shit literally took me to solve a whole, and then we find out that they really been doing that to more to women. We finds out that this is what came true. This is what came true. Yeah, so you, man, I'm telling you, you never know what it might reveal to you. You just got to
Mm-hmm.
be open to the experience and don't expect. You know what I'm saying? Don't really expect it, right? But you know, it's crazy, man. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's wild, man. Here's the thing. You know, a lot of people in DC is possessed. They got it's haunted here. Yeah, like even though I've done rituals to clear out a lot of the energy, and we've done the group rituals like the other spiritualists to clear out, you know, a lot of the curses that they put on the actual cities itself. I've done group rituals for people to clear all of that shit out. So it has gotten better. It has gotten better. But DC ain't no different than Atlanta when it comes to that sleep and that hypnotizing. You know, you got to be careful. That shit haunted down there. It's like hella thought forms down there that run that city, like real live spiritual entities for real. And them spiritual entities, them egregores, them negative egregores, they don't play. But what I wanted to tell y'all before I step out, before we leave, I wanted to tell y'all about your thoughts though. Man, there has been no other time in the world that's more important than right now and how you should be doing your thoughts, right? Make sure you are paying attention to your thoughts, right? Make sure you are paying attention to the thoughts that you're sending out to people, to the thoughts that you are receiving. Make sure you are paying attention to when you're in the trance and you're doing something. When you're in the trance and you're staring at your phone, when you're in the trance and you're cooking or you're doing something that puts you in a trance, pay attention to your thoughts when you're in the trance, because those are the thoughts that the subconscious mind get the quickest. So you want to make sure you ain't out here manifesting stuff that's against your goals and your heart's desires. Is that an entity? I'm telling you, I've been seeing all type of otherworldly being for real. And so I'm just telling y'all that, it's I'm seeing shit.
And that lecture you gave, I think a couple of days ago,
Hold on,
where you was talking about the thoughts and the energy,
yeah.
about like you got to do like positive, a positive, wait, how you say it?
Oh,
Positive, negative, like to
positive,
try
negative.
to combat a negative thought or something.
Right, because you got to use the universal law of substitution. And in order for you
Uh-huh.
to use the universal law of substitution, the trick is you got to use that same force to remove it. So you got to use a positive, negative to remove negative to neutralize it out. Yeah. And that's true. If you don't, them thoughts is gonna come back to you regardless. Anything you send out, you get back. So if you out here sending negative thoughts to people, you're gonna get that back. Trust me, you are.
Oh, Ruby said, she said, me too. I wasn't
The
sure
Rube,
she was seeing shit.
how you doing? But yeah, though, man. So that's what I'm saying. Be careful on the thoughts you send out to people right now. Make sure y'all monitoring your thoughts. Make sure y'all are only focusing on what you seek to desire, right? Only focus on if it's something not going right. Focus on what is going right, right? Folk, don't focus on why am I not doing this? Why don't I have this? Because right now is a time of manifestation. I'm telling you, will end up manifesting that shit you don't want, that situation you don't want, that person you don't want, that place you don't want. And once you pick what you say you're gonna do, stick with it. Stick with it. Don't let nobody deter you. Don't let nobody come up on your path trying to seduce you with temptations of relationships and love making and stuff like that, man. Stick to your goals, y'all. I'm telling you. If you manifesting money from the divine, thank you. Thank you. If you manifesting money from the divine, make sure when you get your money, you do what you say you're gonna do with that money.
Mhm. That
Yeah,
way, that
make
way
sure.
it can continue to flow to you.
Yes, that way, exactly, exactly, exactly. And then you got to be open, man. Because 9 times out of 10, if you trying to manifest like a love or some shit, and you using witchcraft, just know that you can do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you're doing that, you're doing it. But just know that it's shit that go along with that. Like you might manifest a person, they might got HIV or some shit, and they might not tell you. So just be careful. Just be careful out there, man. You know. But that's all I wanted y'all to know, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and step on up out of here, man. Thank you, Chantel, for coming through to share your experience, and I really appreciate
Definitely,
that.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You already
Definitely,
know.
definitely. I appreciate you for allowing me in your space to share my experience about this concoction, because it's more than a tea, y'all. It's on a whole nother level. Enchanted something, I don't know. But I appreciate you for allowing me in this space. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop down now. That way, you can close out properly and
Okay.
talk to the people. All
All right.
right,
Let's sit
peace.
back. All right. Peace. I'll see you around. So yeah, there you have it. That's just one of the many people. I got emails and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for following me. That when people get the tea, it's really that. It's really freaking that. And I'm literally about to drink my own personal because I got to have my own. And I'm literally about to make me some right now. Right now. Whew. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all out there, this is, man, this is something serious, y'all, for real. And, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, A-Rod. Thank you for being here. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel too. So just in case you can't catch me, you can always catch me over there. I'm telling you, man, I got hella gems over there. If you got your own platform, I don't mind. I look at it from the biggest perspective. You feel what I'm saying? You can go snatch up anything, make it your own, give it to your own people, and I'm still reaching them folks too, even though I don't know them. That's how I look at it. I look at it in the biggest picture. So make sure y'all share some of this wisdom. Make sure y'all set y'all intentions before you go to sleep. That's what we was talking about tonight. To using sleep as the technology it is. Using sleep as the technology it is. It's not sleep. It's not sleep. They told us it was sleep. It's really time traveling. And that's the truth. So prepare for takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Start setting intentions. Start writing your intentions. Start asking yourself questions that you want answers. Don't just lay down. You know what I'm saying? Start preparing yourself. Make sleep a date. You know what I'm saying? Make time traveling to see wherever you're going a date. You know? With that being said, I love you all. Have a good evening, man. Peace and be out. Make sure y'all protecting yourself, praying, protecting y'all space. You know what I'm saying? Protect the four corners of your sacred space. You know what I'm saying? Clean your Merkabas. Maintenance your Merkabas. Maintenance your light bodies, your physical bodies. You know what I'm saying? We out here. All your subconscious minds. We on a whole nother level, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in this weekend for the Gateway Experience CIA project that we gonna be tapping into. You feel what I'm saying? And I say.